Welcome back, everybody, and here we are doing some soybean harvesting. For the next day here, obviously we're at the peak of harvest time for what we got going on here. Unfortunately, it was raining this morning, so a little earlier. That's why we're showing a little later in the time frame, because we did go ahead and wait a little bit because we don't want to go and do that crap. You know what I'm saying? So thankfully, crop wasn't super moist, so that's good. We don't have super moist crop, so we can actually harvest it properly. And it won't be too bad. I mean, it's just moist enough to where it'll stay a little better. But we also have a dryer over the other side there, so we can throw it in the dryer and make it go dry time. So then we don't have any moist at all. I think we get a little bit more money for it, actually. So soybeans, we don't need anything from this. This is just basically a cash crop, so we're going to go ahead and sell that off. Corn, same thing, because we don't need it. Basically, we're going to be doing cows. We're going to take care of cows. I'm going to get that field down there like we talked about, turn that into clover more than likely, because I don't really... clover would be kind of cool. It does have a longer growth stage than grass, but also with that we can mow grass around the sides of everything and make some adjustments on that. And then as we do that, we could just start off with that, turn it into silage. Once we get the silage, well, we can make TMR totally. I think, well, let me double check what we got for nope, just the chain. Okay. Silo soybean. Oh, that's interesting. So we can put that in there. I think we might have to get a TMR baker. Should be really cool. So we can make some TMR, feed the cows appropriately. Feed the cows properly. Get the milk, the juice, the moistest milk we can get. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, let's take a look here while we're at it. Productions. I think we have something here. Pig loop right there, TMR production. So we can utilize this fella right over here. Well, probably want to put it over there. It's not that expensive. That's pretty good. But we're going to need to make silage and everything. So on that note, we might need to go ahead and make some silage first. Go from there and I'll say. So there's something like right in here maybe. I don't know why it says overlap something. What the hell is it overlapping? Anyway. Or we can put it right down here. Either way, we'll go ahead and get it figured out. And then have it not overlap and go from there. But I think this would be a nice little, hey, we're back over here. Boom. Boom, boom. But we'll work it out. We'll get something figured out. And at that point, we'll go ahead and make some TMR. And I think the cows will enjoy that the most. So I'm going to go ahead and get both these soybean fields picked up here. Then we'll knock up the corn and go from that point. Yeah, and then probably, like I said, we're going to plant over there. We're going to plant over the smaller little soybean field here. We're going to plant in some clover. Give that a good shot. And then do some mowing so we get some grass picked up. First things first, we want to get this up and sold. So once we get the soybean sold, that should give us a good chunk of change. And then we'll be able to see what we want to do for that point. So we'll go ahead and move along with this. Get this field done. Get the little guys done. And then we'll pick you up when we're finishing up with the corn. We're going to drop that off at the dryer down there. So we'll go ahead and take care of that, and we'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, as you can see, pretty much sure this field is shreds. Yeah, it's been getting kicked around a little bit, full thing. So yeah, just interesting shape to it. So there you go. As we roll around, we got to roll around and around and around. But yeah, it's great. Oh, I forget about that sometimes. So we'll get some straw. We got some soybean straw and some corn straw. Pretty excited about both. I'm not sure if it's just regular straw. I haven't tried it yet, so we will see in a little bit, buddy. The cool about this is this corn, we've got a good. I mean, I've got a lot in the dryer already. It's crazy how much, but it's all good because we're making money. So propane though, it's not. It's not cheap, but got it. You know, I mean, it's not crazy, but it's pretty good price. But so it did take a little bit of a gouge out of my booty cheek, but you know, I'll have to deal with that part because you know there's like a little bite there. Unfortunately, I'm not going to show you. Well, maybe that's fortunate for you all. You probably don't want to see that. I don't want to get in trouble for that. So there's that. But yeah, it's a pretty good. Plus, I don't want to just show half a moon because that would be bad for anybody, right? Anywho, no, it's $800 per 1,000 liters. So I mean, basically what we got for the soybeans is pretty much returned back to the propane part. But as we're getting this corn dried up and ready to rock and roll, we're gonna make that back. So almost got this field done. I mean, it's just I forgot it was coming. I was just going to the end of it. Oh yeah, this comes way down and around over here and loops back to sideways. And I was like, oh yeah, kind of forgot about that. But it worked. So that's the good part about it. We got plenty of corn. We got lots and lots of corn. Stuff moves fast too, so that's pretty cool. I mean, see, we already added a corn there, but see, the propane was 25,000 liters of corn, dry corn, I should say, because that's just how we roll. All right, I see you, corn stock. I see that one stalk right there, like, and you're dead. Oh yeah, got you, boy. But yeah, we're almost done with the corn, so that's good. I got a pretty good chunk in the trailer there too still yet. But I did take the soybeans down to the ethanol plant down the road a piece. Sold those off. Got about 45, 44 and some change, I think, for that. So that was pretty good. We're going to need to get the straw up, and then we're going to go ahead and replant something. Now I'm thinking, since we have straw, we got good for the cows. I can mow the grass around here to get some hay to get started, at least get some cows in there. So that's one part of it. But there's 65,000 liters in here yet. Whew. We're gonna have lots of dry corn. Corn is dry. It's very dry. It's not moisturized. It's dryized or whatever. The machine's sucking the moisture right out of it. So there's that. I wonder where the moisture goes. Who gets that? Because it could put into a moisturizer, and bam, we have some new products of awesome. Maybe she's born with it. No, it's just moisture corn. Just coin moisture. Don't ask. Oh, I forgot I can get rid of that. What am I doing? Release. I release you. But yeah, so that's good. It's good. Our fields, the fields that we have are complete. They are finished. Good to go. So look how fast that corn's going right down at 9,000. 8. And boom. Just picked it up like super duper cool. Well, the soybean, I realized this is actually a silo too, so we could store crops in there or dry the corn. Which I'm going to dry that corn with it. But we have a good size silos over here, so that's cool. So that's very, very nice. But yay for us, man. We'll get some corn. Let's take a look at that. So first off, yeah, see, the propane was for purchase 800. I was like, how much is that stuff? But first things first. Let's check where that dry corn. I was right down by it, wasn't I? I was down where I need it, right there, bam. Oh, geez. So if we wait until January, it'll be $1,800 roughly. Because right now, yeah, it is not even close. Closest one is 900, so it's still $1,000 less, or about half. And that's a freaking train, so we don't want to mess with it. Well, son of a gun. Since it is now, what is it? October. October? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. November, December, then January we'll probably be able to sell it off. So we got 3 months to go. Bing, bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. Planting wise, oh, we could redo corn. Or no, 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 no. We put some wheat in or some barley. That's pretty much all we got. Now I'll put the clover in. I'll put the clover in down there so we can get that started off like we talked about. Debating if we want to go ahead and throw some wheat in. I think we might just throw some wheat in. And then when we're done with the wheat next year, oh man, we could do barley. I was gonna say, then we could almost throw some corn in again, but we'll figure it out. So let me go ahead and take this up to the farm, and we'll be good to go. What I'm gonna do is get a baler, start baling this stuff, and go from there. Pretty well set on everything there. Now we do have some rocky road. Oh, look at that thing. But cool, we should be able to have enough money here to be able to buy all the stuff that we need. A big old harvester and all the good news, goodies. Our modern day stuff. What we're gonna do though is get that straw up first, and then once we get that taken care of, yeah, we'll throw that in with the cows. Keep saying pigs, I don't know why. There's a lot of pig pens on here, but not with the blanket. Aha! Either way. So yeah, this one over here is where we're gonna put the clover. This would be beautiful. Put a clover over there. Whoops. Hey, truck. How you doing? Let me turn that off. Say bye-bye. I think we might just throw corn in again on one of the... Well, like I said, I think we'll just do wheat. Probably do wheat. Don't really have a reason to do wheat necessarily, but... Oops. Hey, there's a pole there. I don't know. I mean, maybe we put a chicken pen in here somewhere, huh? Nice little chicken. Some chickens. Box. We'll see. Like I said, we got to get some equipment going first, get these fields worked on, and then we'll go from that point. And go from there. But as of right now, yeah, we're going to just pick up the straw and go from that point. But with that stuff, we'll be able to buy some things. We should be able to, since where we're at right now, we should be able to buy a few things. I mean, obviously we can't buy, what am I thinking? I forgot to have the seed runner in there. Or the, oh well, whatever. Probably just get rid of it, to be honest with you. If I'm using the truck for things, I don't need to. Ooh, shoot. Alright. And you're good. Did I ruin stuff back here? No, we're good. Okay, cool. But for what we can look at here, we do have some options. Okay, everything's. I have to make sure things turned in. So we do have some planters and things. Ooh, look at that Seed Hawk. Ooh, it's a big boy. I think I have a harvester big enough for that thing though, but or a tractor. I mean, that was not a bad one either. Amazon. But again, we need to get these fields taken care of, get them plowed and everything. So this is going to take a little while before we get to the seeding point. But this is one of my favorite planters right now. Though, still, I mean, pretty much in all of them is this Great Plains, because you can see at the bottom there, it does everything. Pretty cool. Regular crops. Sorry, you got the wheat, barley, oat, canola, sorghum, oilseed radish, and grass. And of course, most of the planters still they do the clover and the alfalfa on this one here. And then you also have the corn, sunflowers, sugar beet, and cotton. Forgot soybeans over here too, but the other thing it doesn't do is sugar, or sorry, potatoes. Potatoes. But these are beautiful too. I love these things. Just the sound on these guys. Oh my gosh, it's a kill. Anyway, we're gonna want cedars, so we have to figure that out. We'll work on that, get it figured into the possession that we have. Because right now we have, what is this guy here? 270. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger tractor for those. So we'll check into that and invest in those situations and go from that point when we hit that point. But as of right now, we are ready to get some straw up the field and go from that point. So I'm gonna go get the stuff for the baling. Yeah, I think we're just gonna bale this stuff up. I think, yeah, the cow pins will take bales. So we're gonna go get the bale stuff and then go from there. So I'm gonna get the truck. We're gonna go get her down, get her done, son. So we'll see you in just a little bit. All right, so we're pulling this along here. Looks like we're actually getting, well, if you just saw what popped out of the back end of that, that is what we call a bale. Apparently, if you can see that, it looks like that's a soybean. That's cool. So that's pretty neat. I like that. So we're getting a soybean, and look at the little percentage before it pops up there, and we're getting soybean bales. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Soybean straw bales. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna bring this around, and we're gonna go check out the corn and see if we have corn bales, because that would be amazing. I know I'm corny, but whatever. Sorry, I'll stop one day. But it's just such cool beans, I'll tell you what. It is neat to see the different types of bales, that's for absolutely sure. So that's really cool. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and pick that up. And then once this one clicks it, we're going to go ahead and stop that, because I want to check out the corn ones too now. Now that I'm thinking about it, I got to know. So since we have a little bit of soybean straw there, it's going to think that until we get the corn started into. So let's go check this out, man. This is going to be fantabulous. I got to be careful. This thing's top heavy, especially with that thing sticking up in the air like, hello. Now, I did buy these, which is pretty cool. Yes, I hit the wrong button there, but all right. So let's go ahead and try this out. I know it was supposed to be like corn stalks at some point, but I don't know. Whatever. We got this. Let's take it out. Check it out. All right. So down the bottom left, or down, sorry, bottom right down heel. Well, right next to the speedometer, where everybody knows where it's at. Let's see what happens once we start picking this corn up. Oh, let's change the corn. Ho, 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 Nelly. I want to see what this bale looks like. Sweet. Kernels in it. Captain Colonel Bale. It is smushing down the things too, so that's interesting. So that's pretty slick. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. We got some different types of bales. Oh my gosh. So these should still be able to go to the cow barn. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, but we will soon find out. Now it does look a little darker, I think. I bought this bale because, oh yeah, it's definitely darker. Sweet. Since we are going to have some bales, we're going to try and turn it into silage instead of, since we don't have a fermenter for it down right now, which I might get. I don't know yet. We're going to start off with the baler. So that way we have the bale option, so it can ferment those. But other than that, yeah, this is going to be fantabulous. Look at that. Bales are awesome. They're awesome looking. So there's this here. If we walk up to it, it took corn stalks. Oh, nice. So corn stalk bale. Let's go over here to the silage. Oh, I stepped in the water. That's gross. Or over here to the soybean ones and soybean straw. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can tell it's definitely lighter. Well, son of a gun. Alright, so I'm going to do one more thing now. I'm thinking about it. I know this isn't the proper way to do this, but we're going to test something, dang it. We're getting testy here. I'm going to drop one into the cow barn here, and then I'm going to drop the corn one. They should take it just as regular straw type stuff, but we will soon find out. Because the straw should go into here. So, well, that's not taking it, so that's a bummer. Well, that's not where it goes, though, is it? If I put it in the right spot, it'd be awesome, too. Well, that's not taking that. Alrighty then. Well, I guess that one is not going to work. Trying to bring that back up. I'm going to grab the other one. It's good to know before I go to try and dump a whole load of them in there going, oh my gosh, this is not working. Because that's not good. It's not good for anybody. That's not good for anybody. But this is, it's cool to have the differences. Just interesting. I think we'll have to sell those then. Let's bring this guy over. Corn stalk. Corn stalk spell. It kind of looks pretty. Oh, it's like I'll use a funky color. So if this works, then cool. We'll know we can do the corn stalks, and we can just plant some more corn and get the stalks off them. If not, then that's another ball of wax. Or am I? Okay, I was gonna say, am I just stupid and not putting the right spot? I'd really kick myself pretty good for that. Well, that didn't want to work. Let's see if it goes in here. Huh, interesting. Well, I'll have to work with that, because that is no bueno. Where did it go out here? Oh. Alright, so that's going to be different. We're going to figure this out. That takes straw, so I'm going to go in the building, see what that does anything. Sometimes just bringing it inside does help, but it's not doing anything. Well, we're just pushing this around like a kick the bale, kick the bale. Either way, we'll figure this out. I'm going to take this bale back up there so I know where they're at. That way I keep them in check. Airplane up there. Corn dryer taking its toll, doing its thing. So now we know that the straw bales don't work that way for some reason, but figure it out. Get it done. So other than that, yeah, we're going to call it on that one there. So don't forget to like, subscribe, say hello. Let me know how you doing. Let me know what's going on in your world. Hope you have a great day, morning, night, evening, whatever you got going on while you're watching. Appreciate everybody so much. Thank you so much for over 900 subscribers now. Wow, it's amazing. It's been fantabulous, and you all are rock stars. I appreciate you. Thank you again. Take care. Bye-bye.